welcome back to the Toyota LS swap. I'm going to get busy getting all these brackets and stuff cut off this rear end, and then I'll turn my attention to get everything on the 4Runner cleaned up. It's been a while because I was waiting on a bunch of parts, and I had to get my plasma cutter fixed. Somehow I broke it, of course, so I'm just going to get to work. I need to get this thing wrapped up so I can get this rear end under it, and I want to get this motor going, so let's see what we can get done tonight. Almost lost it like I did the front end. All right, I'm gonna let my air compressor catch up, get all this knocked off. I left these mounting tabs. Those are for the sway bar, just in case if it drives like crap, then we'll put some sway bars on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and just knock this out, and then I'm gonna start grinding it up. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, get it ready. Tomorrow I pick the third member up. I hope it matches one of these gear sets. So yeah, I'll be back when I start on the 4Runner. I went ahead and finished up grinding. Got a couple of imperfections here I'm gonna weld up. Also, I need armor on this, which I have, I think, over there somewhere. And I did pick up another rear end. All right, what I want to accomplish, we're gonna get this plug pulled. A little bit of pan. I know this has been sitting out in the field somewhere, so we don't even know the condition of it, but it's worth a shot. Let's see if there's anything in this thing. Okay. Yep. All right, well, it doesn't look like anything's gonna come out of that. Let me try to hold this at all. Oh, water. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it's just water. All right. Well, the third member turns, kinda, which I don't really care. We're gonna rebuild it. I just looking for matching gears is all. If not, we're gonna buy gears. Which, either way, will take some time again. Let's get this all tore apart, pull the axles, pull this third, and yeah, let's hope for the best. All right, I did the fun part, because you know people love watching people just wrench all day and struggle. So let's pull these, pull the axles, and we'll get this third member. I didn't unbolt the third yet. Let's see. Oh, almost lost it. This off. Oh. Well, the axle doesn't look super rusty like that other one. Oh, never mind, there's some rust on it. But they still look better than the other ones over there. Put these in the store pile. Okay. I'll get this one out. Maybe. There. Ooh, this one's really kind of nasty. Here. Let's get this third pulled. This is not nut. All right. Oh, the spiders are welded. Let's get this on the bench and check it out. I think we're just gonna order gears. We already have a rebuild kit. I'll just tear this one down and get the right gears coming. I may pull that third out of the front end just to be absolutely positive what the gears are, and we'll just match those. So I guess we're just back to cutting the 4Runner up. So I'm gonna clean up my mess, and when I come back, we're gonna be cutting all the goods off the old 4Runner. So I'll be back. right, now I thoroughly made a mess around here. You can tell. I went ahead, I welded up all the imperfections on the axle on both sides. I prepped this and so I can get this armor welded on. But I'm going to take some time. We're going to pull both axles and I'll set them over in the pile axles. Get the third member pulled. That way I can make a plan for what gears we're going to make. I may go ahead, I think I mentioned it earlier, I don't know, but I think I might pull that other third member out because I didn't verify those gears before. I just did the turn the tire, multiply it. So if we can't find gears to match, I would prefer to match the 488s, mainly because it's easier, I guess. I can put gears on the front, it's not a big deal. So let's go ahead and get the axles pulled and this third pulled. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the nuts and washers put on this real quick. This looks like it has a factory limited slip in there, which would be a bonus to be able to use, and we'd be able to keep the factory speed sensor. So I'm kind of leaning towards keeping this gear ratio and just ordering gears for the front. I think that's our best bet. And this is a 488, might be a little low, but with that being a 6-speed, you can always deal with that later too. Real quick, I went ahead and knocked all these parts off. I'm still going to clean up. I'm not going to worry about this little flange. I'm just going to make sure it's cleaned up nice. This piece, I think I'm going to cut more. I want to weld the plate in here, because that's a good strong support and I don't want to take that strength out of it. I still have these tow hook things that look like it was bolted on, but then the rest of it's welded. I got 2 of those to take off, and then I'm just going to clean up like there, over there. I might do a little trimming on this just to knock some pieces out of the way. Get that light out of my face. So I'm gonna get the armor welded on, get the diff cleaned up. We have different plug bolts that are Allen head that work a little bit better. I did get different spring mounts. I got the U-bolts. We have all of the mounts. I'm just waiting on the springs. Tomorrow being Christmas Eve, I think it is. Yeah, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So I'm hoping that I can either pick up the leaf springs tomorrow, or it's going to be a few days after that. But tomorrow would be the best, so I can get back here and I want to get this rear end on. So I'm going to get a few things buttoned up, bolts, clean up the third, and I'm going to clean all this garbage and mess and everything up, and then I'll be back. Alright, we're going to get this armor welded on. Now when you put these on there, everybody's more concerned with, I guess, lining this up, but I'm more concerned about getting that plug lined up. This little bit here, once I get the sides welded in good, I'll flip it up. I'm just going to wash this metal down in it, and then I'll clean it up. That way it's a smooth transition. If this vehicle was to go out in rocks, at least it won't hang up on them. So let's get this thing welded up. A little smoky in here. So yeah, that'll work. Like I say, this top piece here, what I'll do is I'll just put the flapper wheel on that, make it a nice good transition. Once this cools, I'll knock all my slag off. Get it cleaned up. Start getting, well, I guess I can't paint the housing yet, but yep, I'll get it all cleaned up. I got to think about what my next part of this is going to be now, since I'm kind of running out of things to do without springs and gears. So I'll figure that out. All right, well, it's Christmas Day. It's been a long couple weeks working on this thing. There's a lot of cutting and grinding. When we come back, we're going to put leaf springs, axle, get this rear end set up, and we ordered gears. So we've made some progress, and that's what I'm happy to say. I'm going to call this video Merry Christmas to everybody. See you next time.